Of all the crazy, ridiculous diets out there, I've found a couple that actually do work and they work long term. One of them is intermittent fasting. So I want to talk a little bit about intermittent fasting today. So fasting in general is just taking a break from eating. And there's some interesting things that happen over time when you take a break from eating. Probably the most significant thing for the purpose of this discussion is that after about 10 or 12 hours, your body goes into ketosis. Ketosis is where instead of burning carbohydrates for energy, your body starts to burn fat. So a lot of people looking at diets very interested in burning fat. So intermittent fasting is really just a kind of a protocol for eating where you take a window of time during the day and that's the only time you eat. So let's just say you take a 4-hour window and you can eat in that 4-hour window. So maybe from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m. In a given day, and the rest of the time you don't eat. Now that sounds a little difficult, but if you think about it, if you kind of break it down, so you cut off your last meal at 6 p.m. and then let's just say you go to bed at 10. So from 6 to 10 there went 4 hours, and then you sleep for 8 hours, so that takes you back around to 6 o'clock in the morning. So you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, you do your morning routine, maybe have a cup of coffee, and you can have a cup of coffee and still be fasted as long as you don't put sugar and cream and stuff in it. Just have just coffee. And there's some, you just stay with that. It's the easiest way to go. Just don't put anything in it, just black coffee or tea. But then really all you got to do is drink plenty of water, make it till 2 o'clock that afternoon, and then you can start eating again. It's not that difficult. And what I have found about it is probably, in my opinion, the easiest way to control your weight, your body fat levels, and all at the same time. You're going to find out that when your body does go into ketosis, you actually have a lot more energy and a lot more clarity. And if you just kind of analyze your own day, a typical day, if you're eating a normal standard American diet, which is the abbreviation of SAD, probably the worst possible thing you could be doing. You get up in the morning, load yourself up with a bunch of whatever, bacon and eggs and hash browns and toast and pancakes, whatever, or worse yet, a bowl of cereal with a bunch of sugar on it and stuff. You'll know that within an hour or so of having that meal that you're kind of bogged down, you're kind of slow, and you probably even notice that as you're getting closer to lunchtime, if you're eating those 3 meals a day, you're starting to get hungry again, and you're starting your mind's a little clearer, you got a little more energy, you're thinking about food. That's because your body's adapted to using carbohydrates all the time. So the point is that when you're intermittent fasting, if the first few days it's a little bit of a challenge just because you're so used to just such a habit that you're putting food in your mouth all the time. But after a couple of days, it just seems pretty normal to only eat during a small window of time, and you're going to find that you have a lot more energy. You're also going to find that you can pretty easily adjust your level of body fat just through that protocol, and not even really concerning yourself that much about what it is you eat during that window, but you will find that you're going to want to eat stuff that's providing you nutrition because it's a small window. You want to you just don't want to sit there and eat a bunch of ice cream or something like that, although you can do that, and you're still going to probably get away with a lot more than you did in the past. So that's one way. There's other ways. We'll talk about some others in another video. But thanks for watching this one. Go to trewfit.com, TREWFIT.com for some more information, some other helpful stuff to help you along your fitness journey. Thanks for watching.